3 o'clock, right here on the Free FM Drive on a busy Friday with me, Giovanni Clip. Tell you know, be every day you go see CEO. You know, be child education officer, CEO and COO. Even some corporate organizations, you're not even allowed to take the same flights. Maybe every day you go see the two of them in the same studio space for an interview, man. But well, I'm about to engage with PlugDrive. PlugDrive. And I've got the CEO here, Nanayao, and Safo. Hey, the CEO is Safo. Safo. And then the COO, Nanayao, PlugDrive App Limited. And they're in our studios. And they also be at the 3FM Afro Connect tomorrow's vendor. So, gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hello.
Thank you. Now this one,
good to be here.
You say you go lunch, you come interview. Hey, who did the office? Chief Security Officer.
Oh, because of this interview and because of tomorrow, because of Afro Connect, we cut everything short today to come and engage with you about tomorrow and. To start the vibe right here.
I am honored to have both of you on the show today.
Thank you.
But just like many listening, I'm sure you want to let us in on what exactly PlugDrive App Limited is about.
All right. So thank you very much for this opportunity. Your listeners, thank you. And so PlugDrive, it's a company, PlugDrive.app Limited is a company, and we are into software. We are IoT experts, and the PlugDrive is the name of an application that we have developed for electric vehicles, and the application is able to manage, monitor, and of course monetize electric charging terminals. And as we are all aware, the world is transitioning to green energy, and the future is electric. We are saving the planet, too much carbon in the world, and we want to help Africa with this application to transition smoothly to embrace this electric drive that is catching on with the world.
Beautiful. I mean, I love how you just put it simply. So it's more like the way we have apps for ride-hailing services that people can download and then get a ride to come and pick them. You have one for electric vehicles to come and charge their car.
Exactly, yes. So the thing about electric vehicles is that the stations or the terminals where we charge are usually like self-service, and you always need an application to locate where they are, not just to locate where they are, but also to find information about the terminal, whether the connection of the terminal matches with that of your car, whether it is AC or DC, and also to know whether it is booked, it is reserved or available, or it is faulty, so that you don't drive there with your low battery. Before you get there, you realize that it is even out of service. So the PlugDrive is basically an application that helps people who deploy the terminals to manage it, and those who use electric vehicles. So anybody who plans to use an electric vehicle in the future, which is very advisable and of course economical, and anybody who has one already, we are happy to let you know that right here in Ghana, the first of its kind, this application has been developed. The first of its kind, not just only in Ghana, but also in Africa. It is the reason why we are excited about Afro Connect. Because we want to tell everybody that will come there tomorrow from West Africa that as we have fun and anything that we're going to do over there, we're also going to educate people about this green energy.
You've answered like 4 of my questions I was about to ask. Like 1, how are you connected to Afro Connect? 2, what should people expect? 3, so you answer all the 4 questions right now. Right now, I'm questionless. So see you right now. A new question, Biagio.
So I mean, just to say
it's
something.
It's kind of ready for green energy. And do we have some? I mean, based on your own survey, do we have people with EVs around?
There are over 18,000 electric vehicles. 18,000 electric vehicles
in this country.
It is
18,000.
And they are the Yaba.
Oh yes.
And still counting. I mean, 18,000. We talk about this is, let's say, it's a late figure or number.
So this could change.
We should be around. Yeah, that's it. And I mean, Giovanni, just to talk a little about some technicalities here.
Okay.
You know, there are businesses wanting to transition, but how do you transition? And I'm sure people may think that when we talk about EV, it's there in Europe, US, China. No. But what we want to say that if you're a business, you want to transition, PlugDrive is the solution that will help you to transition. Because in this case, what we are saying is that we are going to help you to maintain these charging terminals we are talking about. So not just your client locating these terminals, but we are talking about having, what do you call it? I mean, with us, you can integrate with our API, whereby you can have a white label, and we didn't even know that this is PlugDrive.
Oh, okay.
So businesses can customize their own application to integrate with our API.
Oh, okay. So then you just get to host it maybe in the clouds for them.
That is it.
Okay.
And what we are saying with PlugDrive is that it cuts down your management cost.
Yeah, talking about cost based on your survey, people say it's more affordable as we have a clean air, green earth. It's more affordable.
It's very affordable.
It is.
So what I say, hey, na me yusuka ina se me kukumasa na se tamale na ko.
Enunti na PlugDrive abano. Enti PlugDrive bibi range anxiety for people who use electric vehicles. The reason people don't use them is because they have something that is known in that eco space as range anxiety.
Okay.
Where or driving na or train
or onim
baby
on portfolio.
On PlugDrive aba. Say ufifie ubetimi ahwe ubetimi be PlugDrive. Na me hu say udu Accra Central, Accra Mall, Kumasi, Lendado, charger wo ho. So you can just drive there safely.
Relax, yeah.
Yes. So PlugDrive will help you to locate where terminal, like Uber, you know where the nearest rides are. PlugDrive also, when you open, you know where the nearest charging stations are.
Oh, okay.
So that you don't have any anxiety, you can drive freely, you can plan your journey and make sure that when you get there, you can.
So tomorrow at the 3FM Afro Connect, we are just plug driving. Are we going to see some of these cars on this? What exactly is the plan?
Yes. So tomorrow, I mean. For those who have not seen or who are not chargers before, you bring a few, you bring an EV car to let people have a feel of it, and of course you bring some chargers for people to have a feel of how the chargers are. And if you have power, we can plug and do some demonstration, charge a car, use the application to start, stop, make payments, and everything that the PlugDrive application can do. Tomorrow, as we have fun, we will also use the opportunity to also educate
I think the education, they're very important because a lot of people pretend they know. In fact, they are assuming they know. You don't know. EV is a whole space on its own. But I think it's the way you break it down in very simple terms for us, it's beautiful. PlugDrive is the name of the app. So it's here to stay. And is it out for download yet?
Yes, so we are launching the application on Tuesday. It's going to be a virtual launch. Anybody listening to us, you can follow us on all our social media handles, including LinkedIn. The link to join the launch virtually is on all our socials. You can follow us, share, and of course, join the launch and learn more about electric vehicles, electric charging stations, PlugDrive, its management, features and benefits, and of course the customer or EV drivers also the benefit that we get from it. So we are launching it on Tuesday.
That's right. Let me have your very final words, and also again, let's have that handle, the social media handle you want them to follow. Let's have that. So yes, we've been talking to PlugDrive App Limited. The PlugDrive app is to manage, to monitor and monetize EV charging stations.
And of course, we can also install. We install for also not just the software, but if you want to get into this business, filling station, corporate bodies, businessmen, entrepreneurs who want to get into this space. It's very profitable. It's a lucrative business. And if you need anything about it, and if you need people to install, we've installed for a few business people and filling stations in the country already.
Hey,
so we have the
and then
expertise.
they are not making noise about it for others to also see that.
That is why we are coming to Afro Connect. We are coming to tell the whole of West Africa what we have done and what we can do.
Wow. All right.
Exactly.
Can't wait to see you. But big thanks going out to you, Nana Yao, CEO of PlugDrive. PlugDrive. Follow them on social media. And also to Safo Mensah, the CEO himself. Well, any final words from you?
Thank you very much, Giovanni. And I think it's just a great opportunity for us to showcase that Africa has great stuff that we can use to serve the world.
That's right.
So, I mean, we want everyone to come to the event, and we expect that we want to connect through this celebration to also say that Africa, we support ourselves.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much. Africa will be ready for you tomorrow, and kudos to you, team PlugDrive. We can't wait to see you there. Quick break, when we return, there is more on the music side. Stay with us. This is a 3FM Drive, and big shouts going and welcome to our latest sponsor on the show, Syntex. Syntex Aba. Syntex
You can be fast, you can be old, but that doesn't mean you are the best.